September 19, 2019. Issue 985 of the transmissions coming through the Omega Communications portal. Inner journeys for you. So are you ready to begin? To allow your mind and your consciousness field to expand and to identify yourself as the true essence of you, a body of light, of consciousness. And it is in this state that you easily come together with myself and others in the receiving area of the station of light. Do you have a sense of a plan? I don't mean just the plan to live well and have a home and a partner and a career. I mean a sense of a higher plan happening. Perhaps we'll get some insight in this session. So I open my awareness to allow the energy and information to come through. We enter into this space with you, many of us. Do you perceive us? I am Orem addressing you, accompanied by many of the beings who exist in this station to help you adjust, to stabilize yourself to the frequency of existence in this dimension that you are drawn into. Therefore, as your awareness expands, you'll feel the energy working around you and through you. And this has the purpose of allowing you to see more of the greater viewpoint as referred to you in the introduction, the greater plan. And the essence of your greater plan was to incorporate into your existence the pattern which equates in your earthly terms to peace, to upliftment, to renewal of resources, to renewal of energy systems which have existed within this planetary system, which relates to higher levels of communication, higher levels of instruction, more than you are consciously engaged in currently. So there is behind your existence and accompanying your existence the sense of the plan for the presence of humanity on this expanding planet that you are assisting in many ways. As you become used to realizing this is what you are doing, then you will also become aware of the assistance around you and of the dimensions which exist alongside your current dimensional focus. And you integrate all of these. You move your perception between different dimensional existences. In this way, you incorporate those into your own realizations. And this is helpful for your conscious mind to accept and understand. And so you are able to more easily facilitate the assistance which is offered and which is unique to you as an individual in the way that you present yourself and the light energy pattern of that assistance into your reality. Understand that your reality will change, and your reality encompasses everyone you have a conscious link with. We say that because there are many you have unconscious links with. You have many you are linked with as you circulate through your daily activities. And you observe people in the background. You may not verbally communicate with them. You may communicate in the sense of a touch or a smile or a word. And yet many of those are also touched by the light pattern that you allow to be around you. Even if you are conscious of your bioenergetic shield around you, your higher energy field will flow through that to help others. But it exists as a limitation so that lower vibrations will not incur through your bioenergetic shield. Relate this also to the shield that you are providing around the planet. In referring to this bioenergetic shield, you will be observing this around your planet, observing it from your position here in the station. And this station also has what you would refer to as a bioenergetic field around it. And this also is part of and integrates with the shield that you are participating in around yourself and around the planet. And of course this exists around everyone that you would be aware is part of your field of knowledge and your field of connection. Also be aware that this shield you used in your existence in the point of origin, the first station of your existence. The first station inherently is fully cognizant of the essence of creation. And this is why we bring your attention to it in most sessions. In your connecting with it, you engage within yourself again that pure essence of the first existence from creation. The emphasis on this is because you are needing to use that energy system within your beingness now, in your current focused body form. It is very strongly engaged in you within your presence here in the station. In this way, you become more clearly cognizant that you are engaged in the same field of activity that exists here in the station of light. You move more freely within the station now than previous transmissions. You may recall some of those transmissions where you were taken through a portal by the star beings who assisted you to activate your senses within the crystalline cities of light. Many dimensions, you see, all are within your consciousness field. Engaged at the present moment are aspects of you continuing to utilize activated crystalline structures currently within the planet. The activation is for the purpose of, at some particular dimensional intersection, the full activation of those and integrated into an overall grid facilitates the shift in consciousness into the dimension that you are already familiar with. This will also facilitate the upliftment of those who have become more aware of this as the next stage of livingness, of existence, and all necessary for you to understand and for other people to understand. This exists around and within many of the protocols that have been put around through different media circles, and people are heavily engaged in watching the transformation or ascension processes. Many of these little aspects you resonate with, and you only resonate with those aspects that are already part of you from your original point of existence. This allows you to fully engage in your own individual purpose for your presence. So we draw your attention to this, and in your pure existence there was no need for pressure upon others to do anything or to stop doing any action. It just was an existence. And part of that existence that you carry with you now was the purification, the elimination of disturbing influences and distracting influences that can arise, drawing you away from the original intention. You may have already observed there were many people around the planet who were drawn away from the original intention. It had become distorted. And so our emphasis has been to clear those distortions from you by helping you to re-engage, reconnect with your point of origin. That's what it was all about, you see. There is no point in you becoming active in different activist formational groups, because if you are, then you are not engaged in the pure essence and light, which has no need to proclaim or to assert or any of those activist type groups and functions. So here we have restored you to the prime intention. It is always useful to become curious, to observe what other groups are doing, but you must observe from within your bioenergetic shield from source creation. Bringing your attention back to your presence within the station of light, you will be observing there is balancing occurring. There is coming back to that equilibrium state. Now that state is not static and is non-existence. It exists as the next point from where creation can occur from that highest point of connection back to source energy. In observing this, do you also observe the creation and the presence of those cities of light structure? They are polarized towards the existence of using the light frequencies that the planet is bathed in through the portals of light. The potential is there. And as you see that potential being manifested, you are already existing in that state. With your presence in that state also, you are able to draw on the essence of that, which engages the higher energy pattern of your creation, that contained within the codes of the energy DNA. You are receiving that. Bring your focus back now to your presence within the receiving area of the station. Feel the change that you have taken within you during this session. And this is witnessed by the councils of light and by many of the other beings who have made their presence known to you, and many others who are observing you. It is all in accordance with that higher plan inherent within your consciousness. This is who you are. I withdraw now Orem out. Lani again addressing you, and I am aware of those beautiful beings withdrawing so that you are able to bring your consciousness back to who you are, the true essence of you. And you bring this back now to reconnect into your physical form. Take in a breath and feel this work into the energy matrix of your structure, of your energy form in every way. I have really enjoyed bringing this session to you and experiencing it. And this is why I am conscious of what is being presented, and I participate in it. And this means I can participate in bringing it into the earth plane through my presence as I connect with you, wherever you are around the planet. This ends this transmission through the Omega Communications portal, and I'm sure we will meet together again, and with everyone that you share these messages in the written form, in the audio message or the video presentation. I thank you. Be fully present in this physicality in the current time. state as we experience it. And even though you are fully engaged in that, your consciousness is fully engaged in the other dimensional realities, assisting you to bring that into all that you are. So this ends this transmission now.